Good morning. Hayom Yom, Chof Menachem Av. So there's a very interesting letter of the Friediker Rebbe where he's discussing the principle of the Rambam, which says that physical health and spiritual health work the exact same way. The same principles and the same methods that are used in physical health have an equivalent in our spiritual health, in our spiritual well-being, in our internal well-being. And in the letter, the Friediker Rebbe draws all kinds of parallels between physical health and spiritual health. Now there's another Hayom Yom entry, the entry of Tes Zayin Sivan, where it quotes a big part of this letter and draws, and a lot of the parallels which the Friediker Rebbe draws. So check out Tes Zayin Sivan if you want to know what that is. But in today's Hayom Yom, he quotes another part of the letter which draws another parallel between physical health and spiritual health. And that is that he says in physical health, so there's two methods, there's two approaches to dealing and treating physical issues, or maintaining physical health. He says one is very localized. It takes a very localized approach. And it deals with every specific issue and every specific organ and every specific issue and health problem where it pops up and as it pops up. And when there's an issue somewhere, it deals with it, it treats it, it gets rid of it with no real thought to the rest of the body or to anything else. It just looks at the specific issue and zooms in and deals with it and annihilates it. Then, though, he says there's the other medical approach, which is a lot more holistic. And it says the entire body is interconnected and all the organs are interconnected. And therefore, the best way to treat the body and the best way to keep the body healthy and the best way to keep a specific organ healthy is actually to take care of the whole body and to look at the body as a whole and to treat the whole body and take care of the whole body and eat well and sleep well and exercise well. And this organ, this specific organ, will be at its best and be at its healthiest when all the organs around it are in optimal health. And the truth is that both these approaches are true. That generally we should live with the holistic approach and generally try to maintain our general health, basically, and that's the way we'll keep our whole body feeling good and all the specific organs in our body feeling good. But when a very specific, very extreme issue arises, so obviously you have to then deal with it in a very localized way and do something very drastic to get rid of that very specific issue in that very specific organ. And the Friediker Rebbe says that in the exact same way is our spiritual health. That generally our spiritual health, so the way to live a good spiritual healthy lifestyle, the general maintenance for a good healthy spiritual lifestyle is the general Torah mitzvahs. If you just keep Torah mitzvahs, you will have a healthy spiritual life. You will be emotionally and mentally healthy. It's meant to make you have the best, healthiest lifestyle, basically. And actually it says that the Torah mitzvahs, so they correspond to the organs of a human body. And if we're keeping all the Torah mitzvahs is the health plan to keep your entire life, every area of your life, every area of your spiritual life, every area of your spiritual body in good health, in optimal shape. But he says sometimes something terribly drastic happens, which is we sin. We do something wrong in a specific area. We break something. And he says then it's not enough to just keep doing the general maintenance of health. Then you have to deal with the specific issue. You have to do drastic to address that specific issue, that specific broken organ. And he says that is where tshuva comes in. Tshuva is the medical approach, the spiritual medical approach of the first way of a local approach, of dealing with the specific issue, the specific problem, getting rid of it and fixing it. And that is how, in this sense, spiritual health reflects physical health. Have a wonderful, wonderful day.